Hi everyone, welcome to ACE Engineering Academy. My name is Deepak Punia. I am Computer Science faculty in ACE Engineering Academy. In this session, I would like to share some preparation strategy for aspirants of GATE Computer Science. Before we start, let me give a brief introduction of myself. So, my name is Deepak Punia. I have done my MTech from Indian Institute of Science, ISC Bangalore. I have secured GATE All India rank 67 in 2018 and All India rank 53 in 2020. Okay, so now this session is for those students who are preparing for computer science GATE exam. Okay, so let's let's discuss some points before we start with the computer science GATE exam. Let's discuss some point for GATE exam, like why students appear for GATE exam. What is the benefit of appearing for GATE exam? So benefits of GATE exam I would like to discuss first. Okay. So there are many benefits of GATE exam. If you get a top rank in GATE exam, then there are many opportunities for you. For example, there are many PSU, there are many government jobs, you can say. Okay, there are many government jobs, or you can say there are many PSU which recruit based on GATE exam. Like for example, ONGC. Okay, for example, ONGC, IOCL. Okay, for example, BARC. So there are many other PSU and government jobs. So they recruit based on GATE exam. For example, ONGC, IOCL, BARC, and many other. Okay, so they will shortlist based on your GATE score, and once you are shortlisted, then there will be interview, and then you can basically go to these, you can say, these top institutions that we have. Okay, these top government institutions that we have, or PSU. Now there are many other exams also which you can crack if you have prepared for GATE exam. For example, ISRO exam. Okay, so ISRO takes its own exam, but if you have prepared for GATE exam, then very easily you can crack ISRO exam. There are many other exams. For example, the exam for NIC Scientist B. Okay, so this exam, the name of the exam is NILIT, but the post is NIC Scientist B. So for this NIC Scientist B also, the exam will be conducted, and if you have prepared for GATE exam, then very easily you can crack this NIC Scientist B also. Okay, there are many other, for example, DRDO Scientist B. Okay, and like BIS, Bureau of Indian Standard. Okay, so like there are many other NLC and so on. Okay, so they conduct their own exam. Okay, ISRO, NIC, DRDO, BIS, NLC, they conduct their own exam. But if you have prepared for GATE exam, for GATE computer science exam, if you have done a nice preparation, then very easily you can crack these exams. So this is, you can see, there are many government jobs, or there are many PSU, okay, which you can get by GATE exam if you have prepared nicely for GATE exam. If you have a top rank in GATE exam, top 500 rank, then you can very easily get these jobs. Okay, now the third opportunity is the knowledge of computer science, of course. So if you have prepared for GATE exam in our BTech, many students, many students from tier 3 colleges, even many students from good colleges in BTech, many students do not study well. Okay, so this GATE exam, preparation for GATE exam is a, you can say, opportunity to gain the knowledge of computer science, all the core subjects of computer science. Okay, knowledge of all the core subjects of computer science, like algorithm, data structure, discrete mathematics, database, operating system, compiler design, theory of computation. So there are many core subjects of computer science. Okay, and the knowledge of these subjects you can gain if you prepare for GATE exam. Okay, so I can say that knowledge of core areas. knowledge of core areas of computer science. Okay, and the fourth is, if you have top GATE rank, then you can go for MTech in IITs, ISCs, and many other premier institutes in India. So MTech, you can say MTech. So you can go for MTech in IIT, okay, IISC, and many other premium institutes. Okay, so so this is once you go for MTech in IIT, IISc, then you can go for placements. Okay, so of course, once you have done your MTech from IIT, IISc, then many companies will visit. Okay, and you can get placement in good institute, good companies. Okay, so there are many companies that will be visiting, like Microsoft, Amazon, Google, okay, Flipkart, like this. Okay, and you can get a very nice placement. Okay, so these are the benefits of GATE exam, and like whichever benefit you want for yourself. Okay, some students want government job, some students want PSU, some students want to go to ISRO, or some students want to join DRDO, some students want to do MTech from IIT, ISC, and many other institutes that we have. Okay, many other nice institutes that we have in India. Okay, or some students they prepare for GATE exam for the sake of knowledge of computer science, knowledge of core areas of computer science. Okay, so these are some benefits of GATE exam, and now we will discuss from the point of view of computer science GATE exam. I want to discuss some points, and then some strategy, like how to do revision and all other things. Okay, so let's see. Now, before we proceed, there is a change in exam pattern. Okay, so this change they have done from GATE 2020 onward, 2021. So from GATE 2021 onwards, they have done this change. Okay, so before till GATE 2020, there were only two type of questions. One was NAT and another was MCQ. Okay, so there were only two type of questions. So like there is one MCQ, multiple choice questions, and there was NAT, numerical answer type question. So till GATE 2020, only these two type of questions we had. But in GATE 2021, they have introduced a new type of question, that is multiple select question, MSQ. Okay, so what is this MSQ? In this MSQ question, multiple options can be correct. One or more than one options can be correct. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, any number of options can be correct. And because of this MSQ, okay, so because of this MSQ, the guesswork has reduced. Okay, for example, if you have a MCQ question, then you know that there is exactly one option that is correct. Okay, so what you for example, if you have four options, and let's assume you are certain that option C is correct, you are certain that option C is correct, then you can tick it, and okay, you got them, you got your marks, because you know that exactly one option is correct. But in MSQ, you must have thorough knowledge. Okay, you must have complete knowledge if you want to answer MSQ type of question, because there will be four options. You have to decide which options are correct. Once you select all and only the correct options, you have to select all the correct options, and you have to select only the correct options. Okay, then you will get your marks. If you select some incorrect option, at least if you select one incorrect option, then you will not get any marks. If you do not select all correct options, then also you will not get any marks. So there is no partial marking. Okay, you have to select all and only the correct options. Okay, then you will get your marks. So because of introduction of this MSQ type of questions, okay, you can say that the guesswork, the option elimination method, this type of methods, they do not work. Okay, in MCQ, in multiple choice questions, you can eliminate options. Okay, you can take some value and you can eliminate options. But in MSQ, you have to have thorough knowledge, you have to have complete knowledge. Okay, so basically I want to say that from GATE 2021 onwards, okay, your conceptual knowledge, your correct conceptual knowledge, thorough conceptual knowledge will be very important. Okay, so you cannot by heart any topic. If you by heart some formula, if you by heart some concept, then in MSQ type of questions you will basically you will find difficulty. Okay, so you must have thorough knowledge, you must have complete knowledge. Okay, so this is a you can say this is a major change in exam pattern from 2021 onwards. Okay, in GATE 2021 we have 14 MSQ questions. There were two set in GATE 2021, set 1, set 2, and we have 14, around 14 MSQ questions in both the sets combined, I think. Okay, so you can check. There are many MSQ questions. Okay, there are many MSQ questions. Now let's see number of students that appear in GATE Computer Science. So you can see this is the chart. In this chart you can see how many number of students appear for GATE Computer Science exam. So you can see in GATE 2017 almost 96,000, in GATE 2018 more than 1 lakh, in GATE 2019 again 99,000, and in GATE 2020 97,000. But in GATE, this is GATE 2021, this is GATE 2021. So you can see that in GATE 2021 more than 1 lakh students have appeared. Okay, so from the for the computer science students, actually you can see there are many benefits. As I told you, for the computer science student, they can go for MTech, they can go for PSU jobs, they can go for government jobs, they can go for many other institutions like CMI, okay, TIFR. So there are many institutes that take their own exam. For example, TIFR, Tata Institute of Fundamental Research. Okay, so these are the institutes which are very nice institutes, and you can do your MTech or PhD from these institutes. For example, there is a TIFR. Okay, there is a CMI, Chennai Mathematical Institute. Okay, there is BITS. Okay, there is IIIT Hyderabad. Okay, so there are many other institutes we have. For example, ISI, I can say ISI. Okay, so all these institutes, they take their own exam. And but if you have prepared well for computer science GATE exam, okay, if you have done a very nice preparation of computer science GATE exam, then these exams you can very easily crack. Okay, so now let's see what is the weightage of marks for what are the subjects that we have in computer science GATE exam. So these are the subjects you can see. Okay, these are the core subjects of computer science. For example, we have engineering mathematics. Okay, we have discrete mathematics, digital logic, theory of computation, computer organization, programming, data structure, algorithm, compiler design, operating system, DBMS, computer networks, and aptitude. Okay, so let's see each of these subject and what are the important topics in each of these subject, and what is the weightage, what is the how many marks from each subject you can expect in your GATE exam. So you can see that from aptitude there is a fix. Okay, you can say that fix 15 marks every year. 15 marks of questions will come from aptitude. Okay, this is fixed. So the remaining 85 marks, the GATE exam, okay, GATE exam has basically 100 marks, and from those 100 marks 15 marks are you can get from aptitude. Okay, and the remaining 85 marks you can get from these technical subjects. Okay, so these technical subjects you can see all these technical subjects, they will give you 85 marks. Okay, 85 marks you can get from these subjects. Now you can see that if you see the weightage here, you can see the chart 2020, 2019, 2018, then 2017. In 2017 we have two set 1, set 2. Okay, so you can see here the weightage. If you see, then you can notice that engineering mathematics, okay, it has a weightage almost you can say around 8 marks average. If you find the average, then you can say that basically almost 7 to 8 marks. Okay, or you can say so 7 to 8 marks you can expect from engineering mathematics. Okay, and from discrete mathematics you can notice that from discrete mathematics again you can expect around 8 to 9 marks you can expect from discrete mathematics. Okay, from digital logic you can expect almost 4 to 6 marks. You can see digital logic has little less weightage, so you can expect basically 4 to 6 marks you can expect from digital logic. From theory of computation, you can expect 9 to 11 marks. Okay, so this has a lot of weightage. Theory of computation subject. Okay, you can see 9 to 11 marks you can expect from theory of computation. From computer organization, you can expect again almost around 10 marks you can expect from computer organization. Okay, from data structure and programming. Okay, C programming and data structure. So this has the most of, you can say the highest weightage. Okay, this subject has the highest weightage, and you can notice 12, 14, 12, 11, 13. So you can expect almost more than, basically I can say that from 10 to 15. It can be anywhere. Okay, maybe 10, maybe 12, maybe 14, maybe 13. So from 10 to 15 marks you can almost close to 15 marks you can expect from programming and data structure. Okay, from algorithm you can expect almost, you can say 6 to 7 marks. From compiler design you can expect almost again 4 to 5 marks you can expect. So I can say 4 to 6 marks you can say. You can see the compiler design subject has less weightage, and similar to digital logic. Digital logic also has 4 to 6 marks weightage, and compiler design also has 4 to 6 marks weightage. And operating system has almost 8 to 10 marks. Okay, so this is the weightage of 8 to 10 marks for operating system. For DBMS you can notice again almost 8 marks. You can say that 8 to 9 marks you can expect from DBMS. And from computer networks again you can expect almost, you can say 8 to 9 marks you can expect from computer networks. Okay, so this is the weightage of all the subjects. From this chart you can see, in this we have 2020, 2019, 2018 and 2017 analysis. I will also give you the analysis of the weightage of marks of 2021. Okay, that also I will share with you. But this is the story so far actually. Okay, almost every year this is the weightage of marks that we can expect from the subjects. You can see that programming and data structure, C programming, data structure, this has the highest weightage. Okay, sometimes even 14 marks of questions have been asked from data structure and C language. Okay, 14 marks, 30, you can see 13 marks. Okay, so this has a lot of weightage. And similarly I can say that theory of computation has lots of weightage. Okay, and computer organization, computer networks, so these subjects have you can say decent weightage, almost 10% weightage you can see they have. Okay, so let me share 2021 analysis. Okay, so this is the 2021 analysis. In 2021 GATE exam we have two set 1, set 2. Okay, in set 1 you can see discrete mathematics 9 marks. Okay, and in set 2 discrete mathematics 6 marks. Okay, in set 1 you can see TOC 8 marks, compiler design 7 marks, algorithm 9 marks, data structure 10 marks, computer organization 5 marks, computer network 9 marks, DBMS 8 marks, digital logic 6 marks, operating system 6 marks, and engineering mathematics 8 marks. Similarly you can see for set 2 also you can see. In GATE 2021, actually all the subjects have been given almost the same weightage. If you notice, you can see that in GATE 2021, this is the classification of marks in GATE 2021 exam. You can notice one thing, that all the subjects have been given almost same weightage. For example, in set 2 you can see 6, 9, 8, 7, 9, 8, 7, 8, 7, 7, 9. Okay, so almost all the subjects have you can say equal weightage, almost, you can see almost equal weightage for all the subjects. Okay, but it does not happen every year. It does not mean that every year all the subjects will have same weightage. Okay, as you can see in 2020, and here you can see in 2020 you can see this computer organization and programming data structure, they have almost 23 marks only from 2 subjects. Okay, so you can see that you must basically, of course you must study all the subjects. Okay, you cannot leave any subject, because they can ask any number of questions, any number of marks. Okay, they can ask from any subject. As you can see from in GATE 2021, almost all subjects, okay, all subjects have almost equal weightage. Okay, and these are the cutoffs you can see. So in 2020 the cutoff for general was 28.5. okay, for OBC 25.6, and for SC/ST and PH they have 19. Okay, in GATE 2021 you can see almost the same cutoff. Okay, the cutoff will be around the same. Okay, 25 to 28 marks you can expect cutoff of general. Okay, 25 to 29. Okay, this it will fluctuate between this okay, this area. So you can say that for general the cutoff that will fluctuate between 25 to 29. Okay, most of the time this will be the cutoff. Okay, for general category. And for EWS or OBC you can say that from 22 to 26 I can say. Okay, and for SC/ST and PWD, for these I can say that you can say from 16 to 20. So this is the, you can say, this is the cutoff marks for different categories. Okay, but of course if you are targeting for GATE computer science, if you are preparing for GATE computer science, then you must not target only to cross this cutoff. You must target a top rank. Okay, top 100 or top 200 or top 1000 or top 500 rank you must expect. Okay, so if you get top 500 rank or top 1000 rank, if you get, then that is a decent rank, and you can get some very decent opportunities you can get. Okay, so after that, so for these subjects I want to discuss what are the reference books that you can follow, and what are the important topics, most important topics I want to discuss. Okay, so let's start with theory of computation subject. For theory of computation subject, these are the books that you can follow. So there is a very nice book by Sipser, and there is a standard book. Okay, most standard book you can say that by Ullman, and this is a easy book, Peter Lynch. Okay, so for from GATE exam point of view, you can follow Peter Lynch, because this is a easy book, easy to read, easy to understand. So you can follow this Peter Lynch book for GATE exam point of view. Okay, this Ullman and Sipser, they are more standard, you can see. Okay, they are more formal book. Okay, so they give more formal treatment to all the areas. So from GATE exam point of view, I would suggest that you can go for Peter Lynch, okay, as a reference book. If you have any doubt anywhere, then you can refer to this Peter Lynch book, and it has a lot of exercise questions and you can solve them. Okay, in this TOC subject, what are the most important areas? Okay, in this theory of computation, you can see the syllabus of theory of computation. There are many important areas that we have, but the most important area would be finite automata, okay, regular languages, and closure property, okay, and decidability. So decidability. So these are the most important areas from theory of computation subject: finite automata, regular languages, regular expressions, okay, closure properties of languages, and decidability, and also you can say context free grammar. So these are the most important. Of course, there are many other topics that are in the syllabus. For example, pumping lemma, Myhill-Nerod equivalence relation, okay, PDA, push down automata. So many other areas we have, but these are the most important areas that we have. Okay, in in this compiler design, the reference book that you can follow, that is Ullman. So whenever you have doubt in some topic, then you can follow this reference book Ullman. And this year actually there is one interesting point about this uh, compiler design this year. So this year's Turing Award, if you have heard about Turing Award, so there is a Turing Award that is awarded to uh, you can say top researchers in computer science field. Okay, you can think of this as similar to Nobel Prize. Okay, so this year Turing Award that has been given to Ullman and Aho. Okay, so this book that I have written Ullman, but of course the writers are Aho Ullman. Okay, so there is a researcher Aho. Uh, I am forgetting the complete name, and there is another that is Ullman. So they have been awarded the Turing Award this year. Okay, so this is the latest news, just 3 or 4 days ago. Okay, so you can refer to internet for this Turing Award of this year. Okay, so that has been given to Ullman and Aho for their work in compiler design. Okay, so this is an excellent book by Ullman. Okay, for compilers you can refer. And in compilers, what are the most important areas? What are the most important topics that we have? In compiler, we have basically the most important topic, I would say that is parsing. Okay, so this is the most important topic that we have, parsing. And apart from this parsing, we can say that code optimization. Okay, so code optimization. Okay, and there is syntax directed translation, SDT. So these are the most important topics in compiler design. Now the next is data structure and algorithm. Okay, so for this, one book I would like to suggest, that is Corman. Okay, so this book you can refer. Okay, this is a very nice book for data structure and algorithm. And in this data structure and algorithm, okay, almost all the topics are important, because from all the areas, from all the topics, you can expect every year you can expect question. For example, searching, sorting, time complexity. Okay, then you have greedy algorithm, minimum spanning tree, shortest path. Okay, so then stack, queues, trees, AVL tree, binary search tree. Okay, linked list, and C programming. Of course, C programming has the most weightage. Okay, the C programming, this has the highest weightage, you can say. Okay, this has the highest weightage. Even in C language, of course, in C language we have many concepts, but if you solve previous year GATE questions, then you will find that most of the questions in C language, they have come from recursion or pointer. Okay, so most of the questions are only from these two areas, either recursion or pointer. Okay, so most of the questions will come from those two areas. Okay, okay, so this C language, yeah, this C language actually in GATE syllabus, this C language has been included in data structure. So for the C language, you can refer Dennis Ritchie. Okay, next, for operating system, you can refer this Galvin is the very nice book. Okay, this Galvin is a very nice book for operating system. There are many other books like Tenenbaum and Stallings. Okay, for example, if you want to study memory management, then you can go for Tenenbaum. Okay, if you want to study process management, then you can go for Stallings. And if you want to study synchronization, then you can go for Galvin. Okay, so different books they have. You can see, you can refer different chapters from different books. Okay, next, in operating system, actually the most important area, you can see, from scheduling every year one question will come, from synchronization every year one question, from paging every year one question. So in this operating system, you can say that from every area we are getting one question every year. Okay, scheduling, synchronization, paging, deadlock. So from every area we are getting one question every year. Okay, next, computer organization. For this computer organization, you can refer this book, Carl Hamcher. Okay, and in this computer organization, the most important topic I would say, that is cache memory. Okay, so from this cache memory, every year one question or two question, one or two question are coming from cache memory, and another is pipeline. Okay, so these are most important areas in computer organization. For DBMS, this is a very nice book, Navate. Other books are also there, for example, Korth, Raghurama Krishna, but this Navate is a very nice book. I would like to suggest this Navate. Okay, so this is a very nice book for DBMS. And for computer network, we have Kuros and Ross, and there is one book for Rosen. Okay, and for digital logic, we have Maurice Mano, and for discrete mathematics, we have Kenneth Rosen. For discrete mathematics, this Kenneth Rosen, this is a very nice book, because it has a lot of exercise questions. Okay, if you want to practice, then you can practice a lot of questions from this book. Okay, so this is a very nice and very easy book. This is very easy to read, and this is a most, you can say, most suggested book for GATE exam for discrete mathematics subject. Okay, so these are the reference books for all the subjects that we have in our GATE syllabus for computer science. Okay, now, so before we proceed, I want to discuss how to do revision, how to do preparation, like in what flow you should study all these subjects. You can see there are many subjects that we have. You can see, okay, TOC, compiler, and so on. So almost 10 subjects we have in our syllabus for computer science GATE exam. Okay, so in what sequence you should study these subjects, okay, and how to do revision. Okay, so that I would like to discuss with you. And so if you refer to if you go to different toppers of GATE exam and you ask them for their preparation strategy, then they will say different things, of course. Okay, so like if you ask me what should be the preparation strategy for GATE exam, then I will say some few things I will say that I followed. Okay, some different topper, they may have followed, okay, different strategy. Okay, so if you go to different people for preparation strategy for computer science, then they might tell you different things. Okay, someone will tell you, okay, wake up at 4 a.m. Okay, someone will tell you that wake up whenever you want to wake up. Okay, but with focus you should study. Okay, someone will tell you that, okay, follow this book, someone will tell you follow that book. Okay, so these type of things, they depend from topper to topper, or you can say they depend from student to student. Okay, but I would like to talk about those things which are common. Okay, like if you go to any topper, okay, then most of the toppers will say these common things. Okay, so I only want to discuss those common things. Okay, which basically these things will be told, okay, by all the toppers. Okay, to whomever you ask, they will tell you these things definitely. Some extra things they can tell you, okay, that are dependent on that particular student. But I would like to discuss some common things, some common preparation strategies. Okay, so the first, okay, any topper of any previous GATE exam topper, they would agree with this first, you can say first point, and that is previous year question solution. This is the most important thing. Okay, previous year question solutions. Okay, so in the GATE exam for last 30 or 40 years, okay, so many questions we already have. Okay, almost 4,000 5,000 questions, more than 5,000 questions we have. Okay, so those questions you should definitely solve. Previous year question solution, previous year GATE exam. Okay, so of GATE exam, or you can say basically the GATE exam questions plus TIFR exam questions. Okay, we also have NET exam questions. Okay, so these exams, okay, the previous year questions of these exams you should definitely solve. Okay, so there is no other alternative for this. You should definitely solve these questions. Okay, and maybe multiple times. Okay, when you are solving for the first time, when you are solving the previous year GATE exam questions or previous year TIFR exam questions or NET exam questions. Okay, NET computer science exam questions, that is also this exam also has some nice questions. Okay, so you can practice. Now when you are solving for the first time, then you can see that, okay, some questions are easy, so you can, okay, you can solve them one time and that is enough. But some questions you should solve 2 3 times. Okay, so you can mark, okay, that I will solve this question next time. Okay, so previous year question solution, that is most important. Now second point, of course, actually this should be the second point. The first point should be actually the conceptual knowledge, correct conceptual knowledge. So you must have a very nice conceptual knowledge. Okay, very nice understanding of all the concepts that we have in our syllabus. Okay, every concept you must understand. Okay, you should not by heart any concept. Okay, if you are by hearting some concept, then it is not good for for your preparation, because you can see in GATE exam, uh, GATE exam is a very analytical exam. So if you have by hearted some concept, then in the GATE exam they might not give you direct question, they might give you some variation. Okay, so they will try to frame the question in such a way that if you have understood the concept, then you will be able to solve it. But if you have by hearted the formula, if you have by hearted the some theorem, okay, so then it will become very difficult for you to crack GATE exam. Okay, so very nice conceptual knowledge, okay, understanding, you can say understanding of all the concepts, that is mandatory. Okay, so these two things are mandatory. And the third point I would suggest is practice. So you should do a lot of practice. Okay, and also variations. So For example, by practice, what some students think that there is an exam question. Let's assume there is a question of cache memory. Okay, in that question, if you change the value, for example, maybe 8 KB cache memory instead of 8 KB, if you change 16 KB, then that is not a variation. That is not a variation. That is basically the same question. You have changed the value. Okay, so if you do like this, for example, if you are solving 20 questions and all these 20 questions are basically same, but only the values are changing, okay, so then there is no benefit. There is no benefit. If you are doing practice, if you are solving 20 questions, then you should make sure that you solve different variations. Okay, there should be something different, there should be something significantly different. Okay, so these are called variations. Okay, if you have a question, in that question if you have some for example maybe direct mapped cache, so you can in another variation you can solve that question for set associative cache. So like this, okay, you should do variations. You can create your own variations and you can solve, or you can practice from standard books. Like I told you, for discrete mathematics you can refer Kenneth Rosen. Okay, or you can create your own variation. And if you want more questions for practice, then you can basically refer to previous year GATE exam, previous year TIFR exam, previous year NET exam, ISRO exam questions. Okay, so there are many questions that are available from these from the previous years of these exams. Okay, so you should definitely do a lot of practice and you should definitely do a lot of variations. Okay, apart from these questions for practice, apart from these previous year questions, okay, apart from these questions, if you want questions to practice, then you can follow. For example, if you are ACE Engineering Academy student, then so in ACE Engineering Academy we provide booklets. Okay, so there will be booklet that will be provided. Okay, and so in this booklet there will be many practice questions. Okay, so apart from these previous year exam questions, okay, for these previous year exam questions also there will be a booklet of previous year exam questions. Okay, so there will be a separate booklet for previous year exam questions, there will be a separate booklet for practice questions. Okay, so you can refer to these booklets of ACE Engineering Academy, okay, to practice questions. Okay, there will be a lot of variations, a lot of a lot of new type of questions. Okay, in this booklet you can see. And the okay, so these are the points, okay, that that are mandatory. Okay, you go to any topper of GATE exam and they will definitely tell you these three things. Okay, they can tell you some additional things they can tell you, but these are mandatory things. Okay, now I would like to discuss with you the flow of subjects. Okay, like in what flow you should study these subjects. So the first subject that you should study is discrete mathematics. Okay, discrete mathematics and engineering mathematics. Okay, so these are the subjects that you should do first. Okay, these are the, you can say, this discrete mathematics, this is the prerequisite of all other subjects. Okay, the concepts that we study in discrete mathematics, for example, set theory, okay, graph theory, combinatorics, counting. So this type of concepts that we study in discrete mathematics, those concepts you will use in all your other subjects: operating system, DBMS, TOC, algorithm, data structure. In all other subjects, we use the concepts that we study in discrete mathematics subject. So this is definitely the first subject that you should do. This is the first subject you should do. Okay, and the second subject you can do is engineering mathematics. But in engineering mathematics, actually what happens? Okay, so this is the first subject you should definitely do. Before you study other subjects, you should do discrete mathematics. Okay, and the second subject you can do is engineering mathematics, because in engineering mathematics we have three areas. One is calculus, okay, another is linear algebra, and another is probability. Okay, so these are the three areas that we have. And actually this linear algebra we do not use in other subjects. Okay, we do not use this linear algebra in other subjects, but probability, this topic we use in all other subjects. Okay, so a probability question can be created in any subject. They can create probability question. Okay, so this probability is also very important area, and in many subjects you will find questions that are that require the concept, the knowledge of probability. Okay, and the calculus, okay, this also is not used much, but like basic concepts of calculus, for example differentiation, integration. So this type of basic concepts may be used in some subjects but not much. Okay, so this is the probability, this is the topic that you should study before other subjects. Of course you can study calculus and linear algebra, you can study at the end, no problem, but this probability and discrete mathematics, these two areas, these two topics, these two concepts, okay, you should study before going to other subjects. Now after these two, what should be the sequence? The sequence is like this. So if you want to study TOC, so discrete mathematics you should study first. Okay, so discrete mathematics you study first, after that you should study TOC, and after that you should study compiler design. So they have connection. Okay, so TOC, it requires discrete mathematics. Okay, many concepts of discrete mathematics we use in TOC, like graph theory, combinatorics, set theory. Okay, and the concepts of TOC, these are prerequisite of compiler design. Okay, so this, in this flow you should study these three subjects. Okay, next, if you are studying digital logic and computer organization operating system, then this is the sequence that you can follow. First you study digital logic. Okay, then you study computer organization and operating system. Okay, so digital logic you must study before computer organization and operating system. These two subjects you can study in any order, no problem. Okay, next, after that, these subjects have no prerequisite. For example, computer network, for example DBMS. Okay, so these subjects you can study in any order you want. Okay, computer network, DBMS, so these subjects. Okay, I think I have covered all the subjects that we have in our, and algorithm, data structure, of course. So next is algorithm and data structure. So algorithm, first you study algorithm and then you should study data structure. Okay, so these are the subjects and this is the flow in which we should study the subjects. Okay, for our GATE exam preparation. Okay, now after this, so if you have any doubt, okay, if you want to ask me anything, if you want to ask team of ACE Engineering Academy anything, if you want to ask, then you can basically comment. Okay, under this video you can comment and I will answer all your doubts. Okay, so now some major announcements by ACE Engineering Academy. Okay, so first, of course, admissions are open for GATE 2022. Okay, so, and if you want to basically if you want to join online classes or if you want to join offline classes, all are available. So if you want to join online live classes, these are also available. Online recorded lectures, these are also available, and online classroom classes. Okay, offline classroom classes. So any, like, okay, all the facilities are there. Okay, if you want to go to classroom, okay, and then you study, then of course that is also available. Okay, you can join the classroom program. Or if because of COVID, because this pandemic is going on, so if you want to take online classes, okay, then there are two facilities that are available. If you want to join live classes, okay, live interaction with the teacher, if you want to study, okay, in in live classes, then you can take online live classes. Or if you want to take recorded lectures, okay, so then you can go for deep learn. So this deep learn, this is an initiative by ACE Engineering Academy. Okay, so in this deep learn you will get recorded lectures of all the subjects. Okay, recorded lectures by the expert faculties of ACE Engineering Academy. Okay, and these recorded lectures you can watch anytime. So the benefit of deep learn, so benefit of online recorded classes, what is the benefit? The benefit is you can watch these lectures anytime as per your convenience. Okay, you want to watch anytime, you can watch. Okay, you can watch them on your mobile. Okay, so that is the, because this deep learn, okay, so this is for your convenience, you can watch anytime. Okay, any number of times you can watch, and on your mobile you can watch the lectures. Okay, and also now there are like there is a disadvantage of online recorded lectures, that okay, that you must know that in the online recorded lectures the disadvantage is that there is no live interaction with the faculty. Okay, so how to resolve your doubts? If you have any doubts, then how to resolve. Of course, in the online live classes, you can ask your doubts to the faculty. You can interact with the faculty. Okay. In the offline classroom classes, you can interact with the faculty. You can ask your doubts. But in the deep learn, okay, basically in the online recorded classes, how do you resolve your doubts? How do you ask your doubts to the faculty? Okay. How do you interact with the faculty? So for this also we have a facility. Okay, you can ask the experts, you can ask the faculty, okay, all your doubts. So in the application, okay, if you go for this online recorded classes, if you go for this deep learn, then in the app, okay, in the deep learn app, there is a facility to ask the questions. Okay, so you can ask your doubts and the respective faculty will answer your doubts. If you want to interact with the faculty, then also you can ask for some you can ask the faculty in the app. Okay, so there is a facility to ask all your doubts. Okay, all your doubts will be resolved, so you don't have to worry about any other doubt. Okay, some students, they think that in the online recorded lectures, how can we resolve our doubts, how can we ask the faculty, okay, if we have any doubt. So that facility we have in the application of deep learn. Okay, in the app of deep learn, you can go to ask the expert. Okay, and there you can ask your doubt and you can do conversation with the faculty. You can ask all your doubts, anything. Okay, so basically that you don't have to worry about your doubts, you don't have to worry about resolving your doubts. You can ask all your doubts and the respective faculty, the subject matter expert, okay, they will answer your doubt. Okay, next. So all these three type of classes are available. So as per your convenience you can choose. Okay, if you want to go for online or offline. Okay, everything has its advantages, disadvantages, but we have minimized the disadvantages. Okay, if you go for classroom classes, okay, then also all the classroom classes actually, okay, so we are following the COVID-19 guidelines. Okay, so there will be social distancing. Okay, there will be a very safe environment, there will be a very hygienic environment. Okay, so there is those disadvantages of in these days of pandemic. Okay, so students, they do not want to go for offline classes because of the fear of COVID-19. So but in the ACE Engineering Academy, okay, we are taking a lot of precautions. Okay, all the precautions we are taking from our sides. There will be social distancing in the classroom. Okay, in a classroom where 300 students can sit, we are only making only 100 students, they are only sitting. So you can see there is a lot of, you can say, social distancing between the students are sitting on a distance, and mask is mandatory. And so basically all the precautions are being taken so that all the disadvantage that is reduced. Okay, even in the online classes. Okay, if you go for online live classes, then of course you can interact with the faculty, and in the deep learn you can ask the expert. In the app you can go and you can ask all your doubts. Next, so all the ebooks have been launched. Okay, so if you are an offline classroom student, then you will get hard copy. All the material you will get in the hard copy. And if you are online student, okay, then you will get ebook. Okay, in the PDF format you can get all the study material. Okay, for example, in the study material what we have, all the GATE exam questions. Okay, all the GATE exam questions with detailed solutions you can get. And also there are a lot of practice questions that you can solve. Okay, so GATE question bank. Okay, in this GATE question bank there are a lot of questions for you to practice. Okay, apart from GATE exam questions. Okay, so previous year GATE exam questions with detailed solutions. So all these things you will get. And also the GATE the GATE course of computer science in Hindi. Okay, so very soon we are launching GATE computer science course in Hindi language. Okay, so this is also this is coming very soon. Okay, within few months it will be available, so you can go for this also if you want. If you have any problem with the English language, then you can go for GATE computer science lectures in Hindi language. Okay, and so let's see. So why you should go for deep learn? So these are the advantages. These are the advantages of deep learn. So as I told you, what is deep learn program? So this deep learn is basically the online recorded lectures you will get. These lectures you can watch anytime as per your convenience. If you have any doubt, you can ask the faculty. You can go to the app and you can ask your doubt. Okay. So these are the advantages that we have for deep learn course. All the video lectures, okay, they are recorded. They are recorded by the best experts, okay, that we have. So expert team, expert faculties of ACE Academy, they have recorded all these lectures, okay. So you can learn from them, and of course you can watch all these classes on your mobile device. And if you have any doubt, then you can ask the expert, okay. You can ask all your doubts, okay, to the instructor, and you can clear all your doubts on your mobile app, okay. Next, all the study material that will be provided, okay, all the questions that I told you, all those study materials will be provided, and these study materials are prepared by ACE faculty team, okay. And if you want to enroll in test series, yes, I should also discuss this test series. For the time management, you should definitely take test series, okay. So this time management is very important. Here I was discussing the fourth point should be time management, okay. The fourth point should be test series. This is for time management. This is for time management. Okay. So for time management, you should definitely go for test series, okay, because when you attempt a test, okay, before the GATE exam, when you attempt mock test of GATE exam or subject test, if you attempt, then it will improve your time management skills. It will improve, it will also tell you how much you have understood, what concepts you are you are not comfortable, because in test series you can evaluate yourself, okay. You can do self evaluation using test series. You can see in what areas you must improve, what areas are good, okay, what areas need improvement. So all these things you can evaluate, and also for time management purpose, okay. So for time management and for self evaluation, you can see. Okay. So these are the 4 points. These are the mandatory points for any GATE aspirant. For any GATE computer science aspirant, these 4 points are mandatory. Okay. You can ask any expert. You can ask any topper of GATE exam. Okay. They will tell you these same things. Okay. So remember, practice is very important. Okay. If you have knowledge, if you have conceptual knowledge, but if you have not done practice, if you have not solved the GATE exam, previous year GATE exam questions, then there is no benefit, there is no use. Okay. So with conceptual knowledge, with correct deep understanding of all the concepts, you should also solve many variety of questions. You should also solve all the previous year GATE exam questions, TIFR exam questions. All these questions you should definitely solve. Okay. You should definitely do a lot of practice. Okay. So remember, this alone is not sufficient. Okay. For the GATE exam, you need all these 4 things. All these 4 things are mandatory. Okay. So this is the importance of practice. Many students, I have seen who have a very good conceptual knowledge, but but in the GATE exam, they do not get, top 100 rank. I have seen many students, many brilliant students I have seen, okay, who have good conceptual knowledge, but somewhere they are lacking. Maybe they have not done enough practice. Maybe they have done practice, but they have not done variations. Okay. Because you should definitely do a lot of variations. You should do, okay, all the variations that are possible. You should definitely try those variations. Okay. So all these 4 things are available. If you are ACE Engineering Academy student, then all these 4 things are provided to you by our institute. Okay. And all these things are prepared, for example, booklets, test series, okay, all these concepts, all these are provided by the expert team of ACE Engineering Academy. So if you have any doubt, So this is all that I have to say. Okay, so before I finish this session, let me just suggest one point by myself. Okay, that is revision. How to do revision. So actually I would like to this is a real incident. Okay, so in our family, okay, in my home, so we have a scooty. Okay, and that is a very old scooty. So what we do is, if we do not use that scooty for maybe 1 month or 2 month, okay, if we do not take it for ride for 1 month 2 month, then this is that scooty is so old that we have to take it to service. So you can see that if we do not ride that scooty for 1 month or 2 month, okay, then we have to take it for service, because it does not start after 1 month. Okay, it does not start if we do not use it. So when I went to this service center, I went to this service center and I told them that this scooty is very old, and if I use it regularly, if I ride it regularly, then there is no problem, it starts. Okay, no problem. But if I do not use it for 1 month 2 month, okay, then after 1 month 2 month, if I use it, then it does not start. Okay, so I told him my problem. So this service center guy, he told me that do one thing. If you are not using this scooty for, let's assume, for 1 month you are not using it, okay, then what you can do, every day in the morning or every day, just start this scooty for 2 minutes, 2 or 3 minutes or 5 minutes. Just start it. Okay, let it, you can say, uh, let it on. Okay, let it on for 5 minutes. Okay, and then you turn it off. So you don't have to use it, you don't have to ride it. Okay, so you just start it for 5 minutes, and every day you do this, so that after 1 month, if you actually have to use this scooty, then you don't have to take it to service center. So this is the idea suggested by that person. So that idea is actually applicable for revision also. For example, now you might be wondering how that scooty service center, this analogy, how that is related to our revision, how that is related to our GATE exam preparation. So let me discuss. In revision, let's assume that you have studied discrete mathematics. Let's assume. Okay, let's assume in March you have studied discrete mathematics. Okay, or in April, let's assume in March you have studied discrete mathematics, and let's assume that after discrete mathematics you are studying TOC, computer organization. These subjects you are studying. Now let's assume for 2 months you are studying TOC, computer organization, DBMS. These subjects you are studying. Okay, let's assume for 2 months. Okay, now what will happen, that you have done your discrete mathematics, you have done very nicely. This discrete mathematics you have done in March, but for the next 2 months, you are studying these subjects. So after 2 months, if you solve the discrete mathematics questions, then you will find difficulty, because some concepts you will forget, some concepts will become blur. Okay, so you will need revision of discrete mathematics after 2 months. Okay, so now what you will do, you will have to do revision here. Okay, you will have to do revision. Okay, for revision again you will have to waste 3 or 4 days. For revision you will have to waste, okay, 3 or 4 days. So this is the problem. Okay, every time you do revision, you are basically wasting, okay, 3 or 4 days you are wasting. Okay, so that is a significant amount of time. Let's assume that, okay, after 2 months you are doing revision, you are wasting 3-4 days for the revision of discrete mathematics. And let's assume after that, again for 2 months you are studying operating system, compiler design, engineering mathematics. So again after 2 months you will have to do again revision. So for discrete mathematics you will have to do revision. After every 2 months you will have to do revision, and every time for the revision you will have to waste 3 or 4 days. So why I am saying that you are wasting this time in revision? So the what you can do, this is actually I have done. So that is what I want to suggest. What is the alternative for this? Okay, what you do, as in the scooty example, if you remember, I told you the scooty example. This is your scooty, this discrete mathematics, this is your scooty. If you do not use it for 2 months, then you will have to take it, this scooty, for service. Okay, because it will not start. So what you can do, the idea suggested by that service center guy, you can implement it. And actually I have implemented it when I was preparing for GATE exam in 2017. At that time I have implemented this idea. So what is my idea? Idea is this. Okay, once you have done a subject, okay, so the idea is this. Let me, so once you have done a subject, let's assume you have done discrete mathematics. Okay, so in the month of March you have done discrete mathematics, and let's assume now you are doing TOC. So after discrete mathematics you are doing TOC. Okay, now once you have done this discrete mathematics, then do not leave it. Okay, every day just solve 5 questions from discrete mathematics. Only 5 questions. How much time it will take for 5 questions? 5 questions will take, I think, 10 minutes or 15 minutes, not more than 15 minutes. Just solve 5 questions every day. Okay, once you are done with discrete mathematics, okay, let's assume you are starting TOC. When you are starting TOC, then of course you should study TOC, but in your complete 24 hours day, you should take only 10 or 15 minutes and you should solve 5 questions from discrete mathematics. Okay, like as soon as you wake up, you can solve 5 questions of discrete mathematics. Or maybe you can tell yourself that before going to sleep, before going to bed, I will solve 5 questions of discrete mathematics. Every day this should be your routine. Okay, so what will happen? This is similar to our Scooty example. Okay, if every day if you start that Scooty for 5 minutes, okay, just start it. Okay, just start it for 5 minutes, just on it for 5 minutes. Okay, then every day if you do this, then after 2 months you do not have to take it to service center. Okay, so similar to that, if every day this TOC, let's assume this TOC you are studying for 20 days, let's assume. Okay, so every day if you solve only 5 questions, 5 questions, 5 questions every day, okay, then you will never have to spend 3-4 days for revision, because you are doing, every day you are doing revision. Every day you are solving 5 questions of discrete mathematics. Okay, and it does not take any time, only 10 minutes for 5 questions, 10 minutes. Okay, so within 10 minutes, okay, by spending only 10 minutes every day, you can save this. Okay, almost you can say 10 days you can save throughout your preparation, almost 10 days. Okay, because multiple revision, they will take almost 12 days. Okay, 10 or 12 days you will have to waste in revision of discrete mathematics. So you can save those 10 days just by giving 10 minutes of your day, of your everyday schedule. Okay, just give 10 minutes to discrete mathematics. Similarly, once you are done with TOC, now let's assume that next subject you are studying operating system. Now what you do? Now you do 5 questions of discrete mathematics and 5 questions of TOC every day. Okay, so like this if you go, you will never have to spend this much amount of time for revision. If like this if you go, then if at all you want to do revision of discrete mathematics, then you can do that in one day, because every day you are spending 10 minutes for discrete mathematics. So you will never have to waste this much amount of significant time. Okay, you will not have to waste for the revision. So this is my idea. This is the last idea that I want to suggest from my side. Okay, so far I have told you all the facts and all these things, all the common things, but this is what I have implemented. This is what I do every day. Even nowadays also I do this. Okay, every day I solve questions from discrete mathematics, TOC, operating system, computer organization. From every subject I solve 1 or 2 questions every day. So it keeps my concepts fresh. Okay, so I basically all the concepts, all the subjects, they remain fresh in my memory. Okay, so that is the point, and this is what I want to suggest with you for revision. This is the strategy that I have actually applied during my preparation. Okay, so you can also apply this. Actually, when I was doing preparation, okay, in 2017, so what I used to do, like every day I was like in the morning I am asking question from TOC. So we had a group, we had a WhatsApp group. In that group we were around 10 or 12 people. Okay, so we all were aspirants, GATE aspirants. So what I used to do, in the morning I am asking TOC doubt. Okay, in the afternoon I am asking discrete mathematics doubt. In the night, okay, I am asking operating system doubt. So students, other students, they were thinking that I am studying all the subjects, I am studying all the subjects every day. So actually that is what I was doing, because if I am studying DBMS, if I am studying DBMS, and let's assume I have already completed OS, Discrete Mathematics and TOC, then what I would do, every day I will solve 5 questions from Discrete Maths, 5 questions from TOC, 5 questions from operating system, just it. Okay, that's it. Only 5 questions. Does not matter. You can solve easy 5 questions, no problem. Okay, so just give 10 minutes to every subject every day, and you will save a lot of time. You will save a lot of time. You will save. Okay, so you can apply this, and if you find this helpful, then you can apply this throughout your preparation. Okay. So if anyone has any doubt, any question, any query, anything you want to ask, okay, regarding preparation, regarding admission, any technical doubt from any subject, okay, if you want to discuss with me, okay, so anything, then you can drop a comment below the video. Okay, so you can write down your comment and I will answer it. If you want to do a conversation with me, then also you can write down your comment. Okay, I will share my contact number with you and you can talk to me personally. Okay, so I would be I would be very happy to resolve all your doubts. Okay, so regarding admission, regarding preparation, regarding any technical doubt, non-technical doubt, anything regarding your GATE 2022 exam preparation, if you want to ask, then you can ask in the comments. Okay, I will answer all your comments. I will reply to all your comments. Okay, thank you everyone. All the best for your GATE 2022 exam. Okay, so happy preparation.